All right, example number one. Here we got an S2000. Look at that wave and all those dents that he has there, the chip paint. Here we have that huge crack on the front. Again, the flare completely uneven, the whole fender roll. And this is what I see all the time. This is what I get through the shop all the time. Here's a DIY, somebody that tried to shave and roll, and this was the result. Check out the exterior as well on the interior. He thought he was finessing something, I don't know. But look, right, this was a perfectly clean Accord. He could have gone fender lip fitment, and he ruined all his fitment there. Right here, this is an E46. Terrible roll. Here's a front roll on another BMW, and I see this all the time. This is why I'm making this video. Here's a very popular mobile fender roller here in Miami, and this is, I get his work all the time, and this is an example of what it looks like. He goes to your house and he messes up your car. That's what he does. I have not seen one good product or result from this guy. So here's another fender roll. You see the paint chipped off in the rear, and they lost all the line here. Here's another roll and just a pull at this point, and done incorrectly in the first place. Here's a shave on a Supra. You see the split in the chassis. This fender now has no structure. It has a huge hole in the chassis that needs to be welded in order for it to be fixed. That's a massive repair there. Here's another roll done by a shop here, and you can see the fender's absolutely destroyed. The Bondo here look completely cracked. Here's another shave. You can see the split in the chassis in the rear. Here's an E46 M3 rear chassis, rear shave. Look at the split in the metal, and they didn't know how to treat the bind. Every car has a different bind. You need to treat it specifically so it doesn't split. Here's a 240. Look at the touch of paint from the roll, because they flaked the whole thing off. And then also look at the waviness that it has. Now we're gonna take a look at the inside, and again, all the paint just completely rubbed off, and it's just gross, and it's flared out. Here we're starting to see my work, and you see absolutely flawless. It took me 14 years to perfect everything that I do with fenders, whether it be shaves or rolls, and knowing the specific chassis is vital. Everything has a different reinforcement, a different bind. Everything is vital here. You got to know exactly how to heat up the paint. You got to keep it at a certain temperature while you're doing it. You have to know what angles to hit certain cars if we're trying to get extensions, if we're not trying to get extensions. All this stuff matters. And you see, here's an R34 I did this last month in 2024, and this should be a testament for you guys to see at the caliber of where my work is, because for somebody to trust me with this car, he had brought me one of his Porsches before, and then he was so happy with that he brought me this. He didn't want anything to be seen on the exterior, and I delivered just that. And not only that, everything is perfect on the interior as well. And again, this is a craft that has taken me 14 years to perfect. All right, guys, I got some more clips of some cars here where you can see the fitment that is different from this R34 and the Supra. I've been doing this for, again, 14 years. So I know every single chassis, every single car, how to do it. And we're doing customized jobs fitting what your needs are for your car to get the best fitment, the most aggressive fitment, and also keep the car looking perfect.